Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome on this new video on Fallout 76. This is one of the first videos I'm doing on Fallout. My channel usually does mainly ABSOLVER, but I'm super excited for this game, and with having the beta on PS4 and PC at the end of October and the beta on Xbox just around the corner, I wanted to make a video on it, and what is best than a video on early builds? That's what I want to do. Like, for what I've seen, there's a couple of things, very interesting things that I want to have a look into. But before we start, I want to outline that like this footage you're seeing is not mine. Of course, like, my channel is too small to being invited to one of those events, so like I'm using the one that Juice had uploaded. I did ask for permission to use this. I did ask him, but I never got an answer. But I did reply to another content creator who was asking the same thing, and then he said that anybody is allowed to use it. So here we are. I hope he doesn't get upset. Like, I mean, like, I'm giving him credit for the footage, so it should be fine. It should be fine. Today, my friends, I'm presenting you what I do believe one of the most viable, if not the best, builds at the beginning of Fallout 76, at the beginning of the game. The game itself doesn't look that difficult to me, at least for what I could see. I'm a huge Fallout fan. Well, actually not that huge. I only play since Fallout 3, but I guess the word huge makes anything after being better, doesn't it? Anyway, let's dive into it. Before we begin, don't forget to put the video in full screen for a better watching experience. You thought I was asking for you to subscribe like all the others, haven't you? Huh? Come on. No shame in admitting that. You can tell me in the comments. Introducing Melee Builder. Well, not really introducing, more of presenting, but you got me, haven't you? For what I could see watching all the footage we got so far on the game, melee builds not only seems viable, but also a great choice to go for, at least at the beginning of the game. To begin with, right outside the vault, if you go down the stairs right on the left, very first weapon you can loot from a dead body, it's gonna be a machete. That, my friends, is gonna be your friend. It's decent fast, as medium range and a solid damage. Plus, since this time around you will be able to level up before leaving the vault, and if you choose strength as a special attribute to level up first, you will be able to get the gladiator perk, which boosts your one-hand combat damage by a solid 20%, which is not small. It's not a small amount. Couple these things with the fact that the enemies at the beginning of the game are weak, and you as a vault dweller in particular have a very good resistance, plus the fact you won't need ammo for your weapon, and you have a pretty strong solid starting point there. Also very useful for melee build is going to be, in my opinion, the VAT system. Now, everybody knows that VATS has been nerfed. Yes, it doesn't stop time anymore, and it doesn't give you that moment of break to think what to do next, to have like that little moment to strategize during the fight. Instead, this time around works more like a lock-on. Like a lock-on system, like a targeting system on the enemies. And this is gonna be very useful for melee characters, since as long as you stay in range, you will have 95% hit chance. And that's indeed very useful for short distance fights when the enemies move too fast, or they are really small, or both, because it's Fallout. Or also in case of a PvP scenario, enemies that try to take as much distance as they can from you, because like, if you think about, if you see a guy running against you swinging a machete, and you have a rifle, well, maybe you want to back off, you know, like, why the hell you should stay there? Why the hell you shouldn't take distance, no? But yes, VATS can help you a lot in this as well. For you see, my friends, melee weapon in VATS have a bit of a phantom range. Actually, well, it's not really phantom range. If you remember the perk Blitz from Fallout 4, you know exactly what I'm talking about here. It's more than like an extra lunge forward your character will perform to shorten the distance between you and your enemy while in VATS. If you're using a melee weapon and you VAT, there's gonna be like this small like closing of the gap between you and your enemies when you are using VATS. Rather than when you're not. It's nothing too crazy, but for sure it works on the plus side. A good idea could also be going for strength and agility, since agility boosts your AP, action points, and therefore you can hit more in VATS, and therefore you can gain the advantage. So to summarize, not really sure on that one. Can we cut this out of the video? Thank you. So, to have a quick recap. Why should you go melee? Number 1. First level up on strength gives you Gladiator perk card, which is 20% more on your one-handed combat damage. Number 2, Machete, I don't know. Machete, right outside the vault, solid starting weapon for melee character. Number 3, enemies in starting area are weak and you have a good resistance to damage. Number 4, VATS, in a low level scenario with no perk card, is more viable for melee rather than ranged. And number 5, as a final one, VATS gives you the chance to perform a small blitz in combat, and it's gonna be useful in PvP to close the gap between you and your enemies. And there you have it, 5 reasons why you should go melee at the beginning of the game. Let me know if you do agree with what I said. Tell me your favorite build you're gonna go for, and then, I don't know, something else. Just leave me a comment. I'm excited for the game, and I hope you are too. So, let me know your point of view, let me know if you agree, let me know your builds, let me know what you want to do and what kind of character you want to be. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you did, leave a like down below if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more, because they are coming. You can also join the Discord. We do talk mainly of Absolver, but there's gonna be a dedicated channel for Fallout 76. I'll wait for you, and until then, I'll see you in the next video. Feel the rainbow!